it up. You got like a half-wood dude. I'm proud of you. Wearing your vest. I'm happy to see you out. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really like it here. Good night. You've been... Sorry, no, you haven't. I just started. I didn't mean to scare you. I apologize. Don't scream like that. Do it later for me. This is really a pleasure. I love it here. I come up here a lot of times. I know a lot of you. Some of you are my bastard kids. I know your mama. That is not true. And I want to apologize before I even begin. I really do. I don't want to offend anybody. I want to offend everybody. No, you stop it. I don't. I just want to apologize because a lot of people, I walk out and I just start talking and I see people's faces and a lot of nice ladies in the audience are like, and I'm like, you just keep your mouth like that. I'll be right there. That's what I do. Don't you tell your kids. This just happened here and on television. It's good to see you out of prison, sir. I'm happy you're here. I know him because I was in prison. One of us was the husband, one of us was the wife, and he's got a pretty mouth, let me tell you. I apologize. The bitches and hoes be screaming. Very comforting. I love your voice. It's very soothing. I loved your work in Angry Birds. It's amazing for me because so many girls come up to me and they go, oh my God, I grew up watching you. And I say, good, now you're gonna go down watching me, which is... That hurt my balls. I want to apologize many, many times. One of the things I want to say I'm deeply sorry for. I was actually watching cable just literally 2 weeks ago, and it said at the beginning of the show, the following program contains rape. And then they ran my special. So I'm sorry about that. That's my bad, and it was my special. And looking at your happy faces makes me just want to put my hand up your butt and work you like a Jeff Dunham puppet. I mean, I don't even care. That's right. Pound that shit out. Come on, let's do it. See, that was very nice of you. You too, bro. I mean, she's your date. I mean, what the hell? Dude, and you held me. You, like, held my hand to reset. You, like, made sure like you were cracking a walnut. That was awesome. I liked your work in Pan's Labyrinth. That was cool. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's why I'm here, because you get references like that here. And you know why? Because you're all stoned, all of you. That's right. And I'm not wrong. Some of you are not. Some of you are drunk. Some of you are drunk and stoned. Some of you are just on Imodium. Thank you for not cheering. That's fucked up. Imodium works. I know it. I haven't taken a shit for 2 months. It's awesome. You're laughing at poop jokes already. I want to live here. You know, when you do this to somebody, you're taking a risk because you don't know, rock, paper, scissors sometimes. When you go, especially, I won't drop a name, Howie Mandel. Let me get that. But he fist bumps. He's a friend of mine. He's a little, oh, good, you have a friend. Good for you. But he's a little OCD. He fist bumps, because you don't know where people have been. But what if you go in our world that we live in, and aliens wouldn't fucking do this, but in our world, they don't fist bump. They might have fucking flippers. You don't even know what they have. They could have a hemi for a hand. They could have a little tiny little hemorrhoid for their hand. If an alien lands here and you go to fucking pound that thing and it's like a little hemi nipple, you don't know where the fuck that thing from another world has been. Stay with me on this because I'm never gonna repeat it. That's right. But if you pound and someone goes like that, and then it's like, what, rock, paper, scissors? You don't know what, it's like a cloven hoof centaur. You don't know. And then what if you do this to be clean like I did with you, sir? And what if the poo is here? Then you can be ruined. Then you take more Imodium. I flew, ow! Holy shit, are you livestock? Who are you? You're in the back, do you like it in the rear? Anyway. Hey, what the hell? Laughter is the best medicine. That's not true, it's Percocet. But just going through, she's on a roller coaster ride for Percocet. By the way, we are a medicated society and I am fucking scared. I was on the plane, it's only a couple hours to get here from the LA, but we're not there because we're in Seattle. You are seriously sedated, I can feel it. It took you a second to figure out where you are. I flew here, it's a 2-hour flight, and the guy next to me took a sleeping pill for a 2-hour flight. Please stop it, people. The guy farted on me the entire flight. Farted on me, and I hate that. I punched him in the fucking heart. And he popped out a tube steak, and I threw that shit in a coach, because I won't do it. Because farts smell, and you can tell your kids. My dad once told me that a fart is nothing more than taking a piece of poo and going like this. That's what he said. What the fuck is wrong with you, old man? He also told me, my dad was a great guy, and he touched a lot of people, and they're pressing charges now, but he was really funny. He told me that on Halloween, what you want to do when kids knock on your door, he said, just flick a booger in their mouth. What? He said, kids don't know, they'll eat anything, they're fucking stupid. I'm like, kids will eat a booger, I mean, they really will. And he said, parents will respect you because you can't hide a razor blade in a booger. Thank you, Dad. Really screwed up. How you doing over there? How drunk are you? That guy in the back. The livestock man. What's your name, sir? You were questioning me what your name is? What's your name? Lucas? Sure it is. Are you on like tequila right now? You sound very pleasant, sir. Captain Jack Sparrow. Be careful, son, because it's dangerous out there. I know what you're like, Lucas. You can't even think right now. Everything's a fucking blur to you. You're gonna wind up right down there by the docks. You're gonna be standing at 4 a.m, just crying at your little wiener, just looking at it, just looking at the little hole at the end of it, thinking it's a frown. And Lucas, I say that's perspective. I say turn that frown upside down. That's what I say, son. You gotta think about this because, Lucas, are you with me? Okay, son, don't be standing down by the docks, just looking at your little, oh, I'm not done with this yet. Just looking at it and think you can find some starfish down there and just put that on the end of your wiener because you're not the sheriff, son. That's a starfish on the end of your dick. You can't spin that thing like a ninja star. You can't, you'll get trichinosis. This guy knows what I'm talking about. He's laughing heartily at this, which means he's sketchy at best. I do this kind of material just to see where the fucked up people are. I'm a good person. That's a loser weirdo. But it's a good friend of Lucas's. Oh, Lucas. And don't think you can pick up a sea urchin, son, and put that on the end of your wiener either. That's a sea urchin. And I just started listening to myself. Call 911. What if you're so fucked up you go to call 911 and you dial 411 by mistake? How about that, huh? And you go like, hello, what city? And you go, I got people breaking in my house. I don't have a listing. They're putting their hands in my butt. Sorry, I can't help you. What's your name? Lucas! And then you hang up. Tell me that has not happened to you. So don't put a sea urchin on the end of your wiener. You listen to me, I'm a father. Because you know that joke, no one's gonna suck the poison out, you're gonna die. You be careful, okay? Do you understand me? Because there's people out there that are screwed up, and I know that because I'm gonna be outside later. And you know, you don't know what somebody's doing. How many people are drunk right now? Applaud if you. Why are you talking to me with your hands like that around your mouth? Cough. What's your name, bro? Where the fuck am I? J-Bone? J-Bone? I didn't ask you what you want to do later. I said, talking to you, son. I'm a chicken hawk. No, you're not. Listen to me. Talking to you, boy. J-Bone. J-Bone. J-Bone Bob. Some people call it a sling blade, some people call it a blade. Sorry. It's Pan's Labyrinth. That stayed with me. Anybody see that? See, that's what's cool. You people saw it because you're all stoned, and it's the best stoner movie ever. They got a monster in Pan's Labyrinth that picks up eyeballs off the table and puts them in his hands. Could you imagine Jay Bone? Jay Bone, your name is Jay Bone. Could you imagine Jay Bone if your eyeballs were in your hands? The point of view shot you could have?
I didn't mean to make eye contact with you on that.
It'd be like IMAX for you. You could check for toilet paper because I know you got a sloppy butthole. I can tell right here. You start wiping front to back. Do you understand me? Because you're a poo boy. You stop making gestures, you creep me out. And if you creep me out, you are fucked up. Jay Bone. Were you named Jay Bone? Don't rub your balls while you're talking to me, son. He went, no, my friends, you got it on camera. You got to shoot the shit out of him. You see this? Guys, am I wrong? He's rubbing his balls on camera, right? Hold on a second. Fucking hot. Making cable porn. I have a lot to apologize for. I'm very fortunate, and you guys are here tonight because I'm a lucky guy. I've got a great woman in my life, and she's a woman. She's in double digits, and she wears big girl clothes. And her grandmother is older than me. Fucking pound that shit out. That's when I'm taught, wow, you're gonna fucking bitch slap me, aren't you? This is great. I shoot a special, and you fucking knock me out. What's your name, Bruiser? Chris. And that's your girlfriend? What is her name? Oh, fuck, that's hilarious. You just got rat fucked on television. Chris went, I said, that's your girlfriend? Chris went, yes, and she slapped him and said, wife! So for a second, which is hot, you thought she was your girlfriend, who couldn't be here tonight. But we have a surprise, she's in the balcony.
Chris, you come back here, bitch!
And, Chris, what is your wife's name? Bly? It's Bly. That's a fucked up name. No, I don't know what you just did, but do that to Chris. I'm working. Oh, damn, she's perfect. Chris and Bly sitting in a tree. F-U-C-K-I-N-G. First comes Chris, because that's what he does, and I know that. That's why he pretended it was his girlfriend. But love, that's what it's got to do with it. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. And this is how I talk during the day. But I have a great woman in my life, and I didn't even think my next wife was born yet, so I'm very excited. And she said to me a couple weeks ago, she said, you're gonna be with me the rest of your life. And I said, am I dying tonight? And we laughed. We just got a dog. Well, that's my penis. We just got a dog. It's a Maltese, cute little thing. It was new when we got it. It had the lamination on it and everything. And I had a baby wipe. I had to clean its butthole for like 20 minutes. All right, I didn't have to. I apologize. Too many dick jokes. I'm really sorry. That's the name of my book. I actually had a tattoo of a condom put on my penis because I don't want to use protection anymore. One night, I took like 4 roofies and 3 Viagra, and I think I fucked myself. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, that's too far. Thank you. You know you're doing well when you can thank people for laughing individually. Thank you. I also want to apologize right now. I want to apologize to my friend Dave Coulier from Full House. He's a good friend of mine. And he was Joey on this sitcom. If you didn't see it, it was a sitcom with guys that were like this tall and had kids on it, and we were all close and we love each other. But on this show, I said a thing on my last special that he shaves his balls, and people yell at him. And I want to tell you publicly now, he does not shave them anymore. He has a Justin Bieber comb over. It's a trumpador. Very, very attractive. I'm obsessed with stuff below my belt because it's just easier than talking about religion or politics, for me personally. Just for me, because, I'm sacrilegious. I worship my sack. When I was born, I came out bag first. And it's true, and the doctor slapped it, and I've been doing it ever since. You think I'm kidding? I was like a hoppity hop. My balls were so big, I just bounced around. This gentleman is going, what the fuck happened to you? BRB, LOL, SMD. Made that up. SMD. I came up with FOL, fart out loud. By the way, does anybody text and actually laugh out loud? Do you go, when LOL? If you're texting LOL and you're laughing out loud, you're fucking nuts. Fucking weirdo. That's weird shit. So I have to apologize for many, many things. You know, it's really nice. I was, to be in love like you guys and married, and you don't even remember Chris, which is awesome. It's good not to know. I have an ex-wife. We've been divorced like 15 years, and she's great. She actually honored me. She kept my name. She kept my full name. She goes by Bob Saget, which is nice. But we went to counseling, and they say you either go like this with the person, or you go like this, and she went like this, and I went like that. So that's... But she's good. She's the mother of my kids that I know about, and one of them worked very hard this summer. She said she's been doing manual labor, and I said, I don't care who you're dating, I just want you to be happy. And we laughed. This is a cool place, by the way. This is 1907, this theater. 1907. It's really, it's cool. It's, that's right, look up. It's all coming down right now. They did a lot of old stuff in here, like vaudeville and shit like that. Yeah, you look up, it's like, ah. It looks like Titanic in here is what it looks like. By the way, if you're getting on a mode of public transportation and Leonardo DiCaprio is getting on it, get the fuck out of there. Airplanes, boats, he could be sitting in a coffee shop and the windows blow in. Get the fuck, you can't even have an espresso. Anybody see it in 3D? Titanic in 3D? Nobody saw it in 3D. I mean, it's great in 3D. She's naked, they're coming at you in 3D, and don't die, Jack. And then she's like, how are you, to Leo DiCaprio? And he's like, my balls are in my liver. And he's dead. I don't want to ruin it for you, but anybody see it? Everybody dies. It's really beautiful, but then it's in 3D, that lady at the end of it, that older lady, and God bless her, it wasn't Kate Winslet. When I throw my money down for especially a big CGI movie, I want it real, but it wasn't Kate Winslet, it was some other lady, and her tits were in her belt. I saw it, and that's upsetting, because in 3D, that's like... This is her boobs in 3D. And then she takes like the Hope Diamond, she's like, oh, I love you, Jack. Jack! She like throws it in the ocean, and it's like, ah! In this economy, that is fucked up shit. That was wrong to do, because this place is 1907, which was pre-Depression, which was about 4 weeks ago, apparently. And my dad, we had a very weird existence. I was 11, and he was a meat executive. He was like a head of meat. He was a meathead, basically. And he would just tell me sick shit, which is why I became a comedian before I did anything else. We would be in a restaurant, this is true, and he was sitting next to me, and he had a menu, and he said, tonight's specials are cake and cock, and they're out of cake. And I was like, I'm 11. I like cake. They don't have cake. He was a sick guy, really funny, but just said weird stuff. He went through the Depression. He would say jokes like, ask me how I slept last night. How'd you sleep? Like a baby with your mom's tit in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God. I want to be emancipated, you creepy man. I didn't know what he was talking about. He would do dumb things. He said, I read the newspaper today. I think it was a misprint. I didn't know if the guy shot himself or shit himself. Just a walk-in rim shot, the whole thing. He was a supermarket person, supermarkets. He said that one day A&P was going to merge with Stop and Shop and be Stop and P. He's not here anymore. How you doing, sir?